it's a big hurdle, a big challenge that is the starting root of compounding issues. And so I thought, okay, if I provide this teenage girl with pads or period cups, that will keep this little girl in school. It will stop her from going to sleep with the older men in the area to get these things,
this basic,
and stop this teenager from getting pregnant and having a child that she can't take care of, coming to Accra to go and be dropping out of school, coming to Accra to be a kaye, living on the streets, and then their child is also there. Their child is also a product of poverty, and that child would also grow without access to these things, and the cycle continues. You have to think long term, and you can't be, people like instant gratification and short-term goals, and for things like this, it's not like that. That the mainly celebrities and other people do is on their birthday they'll go and do something charitable, and then that's it. It's just a once-a-year thing. But these people need sustainable help, or they need continuous help. And since they don't have government aid to do that, so then I want to encourage private citizens to come in and help.
Lifestyle with Bash, and what we do here is to talk to people who are making impact in the society. So my guest today, she is so amazing. I've been seeing a lot of her work online, so I want to get closer to know her better, for her to tell us a lot of things she has been doing and how she has been making impact in the lives of others, you know. So let's get to meet this amazing lady. Hello, Portia.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've seen a lot about you online.
Yeah.
It's good to finally meet you.
You too.
So we just want to chit chat. You want to get to know you more. Yeah, a lot of people. I know you're one person that don't like to put yourself out there. You do your thing, then you hide a little bit. On that exposure, but today you have no choice, so you're on my camera. So
it's a new year.
It's a new year, and I can see the new year come with a lot of things. Starting from your
new hair.
That is amazing. So
this year I'm being bold and being out there. So
that's really amazing. So my exclusive family wants to really know who Portia is. Tell us more about you.
Should we go on the side? Let's discuss. So I am Portia Gana. Yes, that's my real name, Gana. G-A-N-A. Everyone thinks it's a pseudonym.
Exactly. I thought the same as well.
No. This is my full Ewe name. Wow. So
proudly Ghanaian.
Yes, proudly Ghanaian. Yeah. So I am Jane of all trades, basically. And my main things are the fashion and entertainment industry, and also philanthropy. So like I have my clothing store. I'm wearing my pieces actually right now.
This is lovely.
Yes, thank you. So it's a two-piece and the earrings. It's from Avo Atelier, and I usually use the proceeds from my store, some of my profits, to help fund my nonprofit.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And my nonprofit does a lot of things.
Exactly. We definitely get into that, because I can't wait to know how you've been able to pull this off. Because I read some of the things you wrote about your achievement for last year. And that was
I'm surprised. I surprised myself.
Okay, so you are a Ghanaian, and I know at some point in your life you moved out of the country. So you want to tell us about that? What was that happen, and why did you decide to come back to the country?
So So I was actually born in Nigeria.
Oh, okay. Then we
the-
have that in common.
Yeah, the Ghana must go era. So just
Oh, okay.
after that time, and then I was only in Nigeria for 2 years.
For 2 years?
Then we came to Ghana for a few years
Okay.
and moved to Canada.
Okay.
So I was in Canada from a toddler till a teenager, and then I came back to Ghana for middle school for
Okay.
JSS, and then I went back to Canada and was there till university, and then I decided I wanted to be coming. I wanted to come see what's going on, and so that's what happened. So I would come and go and come and go, and like I was interested in the fashion industry and entertainment industry. So I would come to Ghana, source some goods, and go sell it in Canada. And I also modeled, so I would model in Ghana and in Canada. And yeah, so that's how I got my store go up and running.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will you say being a model kind of inspire you or motivated you to set up your brand? Or
To an extent,
yeah.
like my people always, I have an interesting fashion sense, and so people would always want to find out like what I'm wearing or where I got it from, and so like that's how it started. People always being interested in what I wear. So I decided, okay, well, I would make a store that has the things that I like to wear, and then people can buy it.
okay.
And yeah.
So we are still here doing the exclusive with Portia. Now the aspect that actually caught my attention online is the amazing work she is doing impacting in the lives of girls. Portia, why did you decided to say this is the direction you want to go?
Well, being from Canada, I've just always had a volunteer spirit. They impart that in you over there, unlike here. So helping people has kind of been in my nature.
Oh, okay.
And so one of the things, from 2015, I said I wanted to have my own foundation. I even tried to register it at the time, but because I didn't have a Ghanaian citizenship yet, it was a bit of a hurdle.
I can relate to that.
Yes, you know, everything that could go wrong, of course, went wrong, and I was only here for a few weeks, a few months, so I had to put that on hold. and so it's just been a progressive development, basically. So because I couldn't have my own foundation, I was working with other foundations, and so that's also part of the core of me. So, I can see here. So basically, thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
To New Year.
Yeah, and better year.
Yes.
So we all know 2021 has been really challenging all over the world.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. But to you, actually, from what I've read about your achievement for 2021, it's actually a blessing. A lot of blessing open doors, and you open your doors to a lot of people. So tell us about those achievements, what you were able to achieve in 2021, and the plan going forward.
Okay, so it started in 2020. As when I started, I would see, I had a nurse friend on Facebook,
Oh, okay.
and she would always be posting about this baby needs money for this baby needs money for that. And so I started from October, around my birthday of 2020, just giving her money to pay for those little bills, paying for the bills, because I was like, oh, I'll spend it going to a fancy restaurant or going out, and I'm just not even thinking about this money. But then there's somebody whose baby is stuck in the hospital. They won't let the baby out because they owe some 300 cedis or something. And I'll be like, oh my gosh. So that just started to make me, I don't know, I just feel for the people, my empathy level, I guess. So I just started spending less and less on like luxuries, I guess I would say, and then spending more and more on people in need. And then at the beginning of the year, that's when I started asking her, like, okay, why are there so many cases of these babies in need? Like, what's going on? Why are there so many of these cases? And then a lot of them are teen moms and abandoned. The man would vanish when the baby is there and all the stuff. So then I was doing more research into the whole thing, and I found out about period poverty, which is a lack of access to sanitary pads. And it's a global issue, actually. There's a high cases in the Western world as well, but they have big organizations and corporations to kind of help with it.
That is supporting.
Yeah, and if you go to clinics, you can get free pads. They're doing free pad things over there. But Ghana, we don't have anything. There's no.
We have a lot of corporate organizations taxing us, increasing the value for their services without giving values back to the.
So it's a big hurdle, a big challenge that is the starting root of compounding issues. And so I thought, okay, if I provide this teenage girl with pads or period cups, that will keep this little girl in school. It will stop her from going to sleep with the older men in the area to get these things.
This basic.
And stop this teenager from getting pregnant and having a child that she can't take care of, coming to Accra to go and be dropping out of school, coming to Accra to be a kaye, living on the streets, and then their child is also there. Their child is also a product of poverty, and that child would also grow without access to these things, and the cycle continues. And then we have all these young children, babies on the streets with compounding medical bills, poor, and just a big cycle. And that's just from that you can stop with something as little as providing pads for them. So that's how it got to there.
Everything started. So far, what can you say has been the achievement? Because definitely it's good you've identified, in fact, a big problem. So how have you been able to, what step have you taken in solving those challenges?
So I started with, I crowdsourced, and I also used the proceeds from my Atelier store, and I bought pads for some girls, some in the senior high and some in the elementary school and the trade schools, all in the area, in the Upper West region. I focused on the Upper West because I already had a nurse friend there, and they also had high rates of teenage pregnancies there. So I thought, okay, let me start there. So I provided pads for them, and I wanted, like, it's not just a one-time thing that you can do. Because a lot of these organizations here, a lot of the trend to do in Ghana, that the mainly celebrities and other people do, is on their birthday they'll go and do something charitable, and then that's it, just a once a year thing. But these people need sustainable help,
Exactly.
or they need continuous help. And since they don't have government aid to do that, so then I want to encourage private citizens to come in and help. And if you don't have the time or the ability, I'm creating the system, and then you can just fund it. You can just give what money you can.
Exactly. So you don't need to show up. So
yeah,
so
you just give some money, and that could help. And even anything, if you give even 5 CDs, that is impacting someone in a big way that you don't know, and you're stopping a big chain of something that you don't know, just a little bit of help. Instead of buying your cocoa one day, just give it to somebody. But and so that you said achievements. So 2021, we were able to provide for at least 1,000 girls.
Wow.
For the year. Yes. So, and at the end of the year, and I also was able to find more sustainable methods, which is the period cup, which I don't know, a lot of people don't know about it, but one cup, it will last someone for 10 years, and they reuse it. So you're not buying pads every time, because I was buying them pads a few months a supply at a time. So I'll go out there and give them, and then come back and give them.
Once they use that, they destroy it away.
Yeah. And so it also causes a big environmental, negative environmental impact pads. So one cup eliminates so much waste, and also especially people who are in the rural areas that sanitation is already a problem, then pads, where to dispose of pads would be a problem.
Exactly.
So the cups have been really great. It's just that their costs would also be more. But I partnered with one company, the Gaia Cup. They gave me at a much decreased cost. So I was able to buy some for the first time and give it to them to test it out.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then I also partnered with another company, a Ghana company, Menses Cup. And they are going to make me their philanthropy partner. And in their organization, for every cup they sell, they'll give one to me. So we're testing that out until the end of February. So that's a new thing, and then it should go for the whole year, hopefully. So then that would be really great, because then the girls can.
So and I think you should maybe create more awareness on that, because if I can give my money out, so I'm using my money to buy. And you are getting one. I think it makes sense. So So some people can say they don't really have the money to give, but they are definitely buying it.
Yeah, so
if they are
buy for
buying,
themselves,
they are
and
also
then they can, So starting, in this new year, that's one of the things I'm going to be doing is educating people about the cups, and so that we can promote it more and sell them, so that I can also get some and help others.
I think that is actually a very wonderful idea. So I can appreciate all these efforts you are putting. I also read that during the year you also supported a particular clinic. So there's that one thing that I haven't pushed it yet, but it's also all my things are ongoing campaigns. So I want to promote private citizens to adopt a facility. So the campaign is adopt something. So like I have adopted a clinic, and you can adopt a school or something, and then you find out the things they need, and you can then help
lobby to get funds or things to help support them. Because you again, you can't wait for the government to do something before it be done. Like the rest of the world, it is government, corporation, and private citizens that make the things run.
Exactly.
But here we expect it to be government, and it doesn't work like that.
No.
Yeah.
So I know what you are doing is really, really, really helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank you on behalf of Ghana, on behalf of Africa, and on behalf of the world. Thank you for your amazing work, and don't stop.
Oh no, I won't.
Don't stop. So along the line, so because of our environment, you get discouraged by a lot of people. You get discouraged by the system, by governments, and a lot of people. So just continue.
You have to think long term, and you can't be. People like instant gratification and short-term goals, and for things like this, it's not like that. Like even the past year, I had minimal expectations of what I would achieve. I didn't know I would get that much support from just the private citizens. So it's you once you start something, then people will back it, just like how you started the little thing, then people will start to back it. But when there isn't anything, then people don't support. So you have to start somewhere. So like the clinic, I'm adopting a clinic. I want to encourage people to also just to go in your area, your neighborhood, or somewhere that is in need that you might not be affiliated with. Like I have no affiliation with the Upper West region, but the clinic that I am helping is in my village area where I'm from, where my grandpa is. And so it doesn't matter if you have a vested interest in the area or you don't. Go in and see what you can do. You never know how your expertise or how you can impact them, because like even the hospital, some people are thinking, oh well, I don't have any medical knowledge or I don't know how I can help. Your voice can help, that hey, this place needs something. And even the things that they need at this particular clinic is not just medical equipment. It's everything. Like I bought them office chairs, like they need bed sheets, they need all these other things that a standard person can get. They need everything, actually.
Everything. Yeah.
So
I can relate.
So
I can.
Everywhere in this country, there's a lack of resources. There's a lack of basic things. Like there's no end, and not to knock religion or anything, but there's usually no end in sight for church. Everywhere you go, you'll see a church.
You see a church,
And then the next thing you see is maybe a gambling, a lotto thing, a church, a lotto thing, and then maybe you see a pharmacy. But the things that are needed by hospitals, school, like even libraries, parks, you won't find those things. So it's up to us to transform this country into what we want it to be.
It's very important. So we all need to come together to make it happen. So we can't all rely on government to. So if somebody wants to support your idea, so how can they get in touch?
So they can visit my website, the Portia Gana Foundation.com, and you can see, I have to update a bit more, but you can see on there some of the things I'm working on, because it's not just this. So there's the period poverty that I'm campaigning for, and then I also help newborns in need. So all the newborns that are still being born to these teen moms with defects and issues, or they have extensive medical bills, I still help them, and I help their mothers too. I do it. Everything I do is about sustainable help. So I will try and help the mom get a job so that they can take care of themselves. So I've funded some new moms with startup money for little stores, like a tabletop store or a kiosk store, to sell some goods so that then they take care of themselves.
Exactly.
They make the profits, yes. And so I help the new moms in need, and I help them with the formula. I guess they have an issue with breast milk. They're also malnourished. So it's a whole cycle. I help new moms in need. I do the period poverty, and then I also have the clinic. And then I also take on side cases as well when someone comes to me. So they can go on the website, see it. There's a donation tab. I accept every form of money, and I'll take it. And if you have goods, because I also take in used clothes. That's a big thing that they said they needed, and I accepted. Like I take new and used clothes. I donated baby clothes to the NICU, the neonatal ward, to the maternity ward, and to the children's ward as well. Like the last time I was there and I donated, there was one child, I thought it was a girl because he was wearing like a pink girl's clothes, and they're like, oh no, he's a boy. Because when they were picking the clothes, I'm like, but these are boys' clothes. Like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, he's a boy. I'm like, oh, because they don't have, they didn't have access to clothes, so whatever they got is what they gave him. So people, your used clothes, your physical donations, if you're in Accra or even in Ghana, we can figure out how to get them. And you can definitely contact me and give it to me. So everything, like there's things that you don't realize that you have sitting in your house. You don't know what to do with them. They're collecting dust. Contact me and we can get it to somebody who needs it. Bed sheets, clothes, shoes, babe, not just kids' clothes, even adult clothes, everything. You can just contact me. So it's not just monetary goods, not just money. You can upcycle, we can recycle your things as well, and it can impact someone profoundly. You don't even realize it when it's just sitting there collecting dust in your home. So if you have resources, money, goods, time, and you even want to volunteer, contact me and we can get something rolling.
Yeah,
and
so
if you want to wear my clothes.
Exactly. Lastly, before we go, because she has been supporting this idea through some of the money that comes through the purchases from her brand. So definitely you want to purchase some of her stuff so that she can continue this amazing work. So how can they shop your stuff?
So you can go to avor.com, AHVOR.com, or Avor Atelier. The store name is Avor Atelier. Avor is Ewe for fabric. So it's made in Ghana, African print creative space. So you can find everything from like my earrings, fans, clothes. Like I have streetwear, and I'm getting more into corporate wear and all this kind of stuff. So and not just my things, I'm also going to be promoting other people's made in Ghana goods, like cosmetics and a bunch of array of stuff. So you can check on there, and we ship worldwide, so available everywhere, and it's affordable. I try to keep everything fairly affordable, under $100. In Ghana, the pricing is even less because I accommodate the local currency. I'm not being greedy. My things are really priced just according to whatever the cost is. So check out Avor Atelier. If you like fashion, if you like African print, you should definitely check out my store. And I even do, if you have a design in mind, I do custom orders, and I do so you just contact me and I get it done for you.
Okay, that is amazing. So thank you so much for spending time with us to let us into your world. So it's been an amazing journey. So Exclusive Family, you know how we do it. We support everything good. So visit the website under here, or comment below if there's any way you can support. In fact, you should support, because what can we do without supporting each other? So this is a good cause, so and we all need to support. So from our own side as exclusive family, so we'll let you know how best we can support the idea. So you two out there, family, so make sure you support this idea. I'm going to drop links on how to get in touch with her, so if you have anything to support. Thank you very much once again, and it's been an amazing journey with you. Until next time again, you know how we do it. If this is your first time, you know you need to like, comment, subscribe, and share with friends and family. Until next time, I come your way. Love you. Peace out.
Bye. Thanks for having me.